Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot where I do my reviews downstairs or in my bedroom. I'm in the foyer, as I like to call it. But I'm here with a review of a pirate horror film from 2005, and that movie is Jolly Roger Massacre at Cutter's Cove. So, typical horror film teenagers have a party on the beach in the middle of the night. And they accidentally find a treasure chest that contains a demonic, murderous pirate. And that's the basic plot of the film. Now, this movie is a mockbuster. If you don't know what those are, allow me to explain. Mockbusters are films that are blatant ripoffs of good mainstream, or not usually, sometimes mainstream, sometimes not, but good films that are popular. And this movie, which, as soon as I started watching it, I had a feeling I was not going to like this movie much. And then I looked on IMDb, and this movie's from The Asylum. The Asylum is infamous for making very, very bad mockbusters. And I've seen maybe 2 of their mockbuster movies that are... I've seen maybe, well, this one, too. I've seen maybe like 3 of them. 3 of their mockbuster movies. And the 3 that I've seen are pretty terrible. But basically, this movie had a budget of $500,000. It's badly acted, badly written, badly shot. The prop skulls look like they're plastic skulls that you get from a Halloween store. The acting is very bad. Not as bad as like Pink Flamingos, but still pretty damn bad. And the effects are very, very bad. Like, I'm saying worse than violent shit, and violent shit has some really bad effects, although those effects are good. The effects in this movie, while they are decent, I think they're like below Trauma standards of effects, and Trauma is pretty damn cheesy. Let me try to explain the logic of this film. You find a treasure chest on the beach that has a corpse in it. Have sex. You find your girlfriend. Actually, yeah. Your girlfriend gets cut in half right in front of you. What do? Stand still. When the police question you about your friends getting murdered, what do you tell them? The pirate did it. And really, one of the main problems I had with this film is that it's unoriginal. Not just because, not just like unoriginal like the idea, but I'll get to the plot, because the plot is a ripoff of something else. But like, the death scenes are extremely unoriginal. Like, all it is a series of beheadings in this movie. And, sure, this movie is rated R. Yeah, okay, yeah, bad jokes aside, but yeah, the beheadings in this movie, there's quite a few of them, but it's just beheadings. It's not really nothing more than that. It's not, heads exploding or guts being ripped out. It's not anything heavy like that. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Yeah, so when I saw that this was from The Asylum, I wondered, what is this supposed to be a ripoff of? And then it hit me. The Fog. John Carpenter's The Fog. Which I'm pretty sure that this came out the same year that the remake of The Fog came out. I haven't seen the original Fog yet, but I'm going to. But I still know the basic plot. I've seen the remake. But, I mean, this movie is the same basic plot. It's just a more violent version of The Fog. And this came out the same year that The Fog did. The remake of The Fog. I've seen at least 5 or 6 movies, including this one, from the Asylum. And I can only name 3 that were actually watchable. Those 3 being Scarecrow, Barely Legal, and Sharknado. Scarecrow being I guess it's supposed to be a ripoff of Jeepers Creepers, but I hated Jeepers Creepers, and I honestly think that Scarecrow is better than Jeepers Creepers. Barely Legal being a really just stupid, ridiculous sex comedy, which I just found funny, and because it was so stupid. And Sharknado, obviously, came out last year. So, I don't think I need to explain, I don't think I need to explain about anything about about Sharknado. I think everybody's heard about it. So, this film is not good. It's stupid, it's unoriginal, it's a ripoff of The Fog. It's got a very anticlimactic, stupid ending, and if you are interested in seeing this movie, I'm gonna spoil it right now. They just cut the pirate's head off with a sword, and he dies. Like no kind of special anything. He's just like some pirate zombie. You cut off his head and he dies, and that's it. This movie could have been over quickly, and I wouldn't have had to sit through the entire hour and 20 minutes. It's 1 out of 5. 1.5 out of 5, maybe. This movie is just not that. It's not good. I would not watch it again. Plus, it has an uninspired sequel hook. More pirate jokes. And I'm being serious. It does have a very stupid, uninspired sequel hook, which doesn't make much sense, other than the fact that the one sheriff who didn't die is related to the one guy that was on Charlie Rogers' crew, but still. I mean, even the I don't really know how to explain this, but I think everybody knows, in horror films, when they finish off the monster or demon or slasher or serial killer or whatever, they always give some cool one-liner. And I remember one of my favorites is from Leprechaun, when the kid kills the leprechaun and he says, "Hey Lep, fuck you, Lucky Charms," and I thought that was very funny. But I've also heard some ones that aren't that good, and one of them being from the Ice Cream Man, when he says, when they kill the Ice Cream Man in that movie, and then he says, "Who's the Pied Piper now, Ice Cream Dick?" Which doesn't really make much sense to me, honestly. Although I do kind of get the whole Pied Piper reference. But for this one, it was, how about this to get your jollies off? While that's kind of funny, it's not very creative. I mean, honestly, I could have come up with something better than that. I mean, it would take me a while, but I could come up with something better than that. Okay, guys, 1 out of 5. Wouldn't recommend this one. It's just bad. So, anyway, guys, I'm BiscuitBooze69, signing off with a 10-minute long review. Damn, it's been a while since I've ranted this long.